Before the world began, before time, before man, before the first sunrise or breath of creation, there was only God. He reigned in glory, surrounded by angelic hosts, dwelling in light that no eye could comprehend. Among his heavenly creation were the angels, radiant, powerful, and holy beings made to worship and serve the Lord. And among these angels, there was one who stood out. His name was Lucifer. He was called the morning star, beautiful, wise, perfect in form. He walked among the fiery stones. He dwelled near God's holy mountain. The prophet Ezekiel wrote, "You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty." But something dark grew in Lucifer's heart. Pride. He was no longer content to worship. He wanted to be worshipped. No longer willing to serve. He wanted to rule. He looked at the throne of God and thought, why not me? The prophet Isaiah gives us a glimpse into Lucifer's ambition. "I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God." It was the first rebellion. Lucifer convinced a third of the angels to follow him. A heavenly uprising, a war in heaven. But there can be no equal to God, no challenger to his throne. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Lucifer, now called Satan, was cast out. From glory to shame, from heaven to earth. He fell like lightning. He was no longer the morning star, but the father of lies, the deceiver, the accuser of the brethren. But his war didn't end there. Satan set his eyes on something new, something made in God's image. Mankind. In the Garden of Eden, God had made a paradise, a place of peace, beauty, and unbroken fellowship. Adam and Eve walked with God. They were innocent, free, and full of purpose. But Satan entered the scene, not with force, but with a whisper. Did God really say? He sowed doubt, twisted truth, offered them a lie wrapped in temptation. You won't surely die. God knows if you eat of it, you'll be like him. It was the same sin that had filled his own heart, the desire to be like God. Adam and Eve fell. They disobeyed, and sin entered the world. But God had a plan. Even in judgment, he promised a savior. The seed of the woman will crush the head of the serpent. From that moment forward, Satan has raged. He tried to stop the Savior, but he failed. Because the cross that was meant to destroy became his greatest defeat. Lucifer fell because of pride. He rose up against God and was brought low. Today, he still whispers lies. But he is defeated. Jesus said, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." And one day, his story will end. Until then, we resist him. We stand firm in faith. We remember that the battle belongs to the Lord. So when the enemy tells you you're not worthy, remind him who your Savior is. And never forget, Lucifer fell, but Christ reigns forever.